Hello everyone. I have a very special intro for all of you today. Part of the reason these videos are late coming out is because I wanted to wait until I could tell you all this. But here is the news. The Reiki apprenticeship will be paid off probably tomorrow. The money has been accrued to get it paid off totally and completely. It's just transferring into my bank account where tomorrow I'll be able to write a check and that will be completed. Thank you so much for all of your support, every single person who donated and every single person who stayed subscribed and who viewed and put up with all of my updates and requests for help along the way. Thank you, all of you for your patience and your support and your kindness. It's wonderful. I know we were at 66% last time, so you guys are probably wondering how we jumped to the end so quickly. I always told myself that, if where the Reiki can pay for itself, then that is going to help. I didn't want to be relying totally on people's donations to pay for that. And so somebody bought a 40 pack of Reiki sessions from me. And so now that that is bought and paid for, I can take that money and pay the rest of the apprenticeship off. And so now all I have to do is complete the work to finish up the apprenticeship program. And hopefully by the beginning of fall at the latest, I will be a Reiki master. So thank you all for your support, for your tolerance, for your patience. You will never have to hear another update about how far along we are on this. And be on the lookout because next week I do want to have some kind of celebratory contest. And so I do have some things rolling around in my mind, some ideas about what I want to do for a contest to celebrate the apprenticeship being totally and completely paid for. So that will be next week's intro. And now let's get on with your videos. Yay! Hello there, Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of April 24th through the 30th. What we have coming up for you on Monday, Gemini, is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is telling me that there is something, somehow, some way that you are picking up the pieces on Monday. This can be emotionally, this can be financially, this can be very physically. I've seen this come up when somebody was picking up after a dinner party. I've seen this come up when somebody was picking up after the breakup of a relationship. So this is basically sort of a recovery period of some sort where you're picking up the pieces on Monday is how that shows up, Gemini. On Tuesday, what we have showing for you is the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is just telling me that there is somebody that you're interacting with on Tuesday who does have a very nurturing character or personality and really wants to share either good and tangible things with you. They may be showing you some good exercises to do to actually help you improve the condition of your body. They could be sharing some tips with you about, how you can run your business better. They can be just sharing a nice dinner, a pleasant dinner with you. But this is somebody who has a nurturing personality who is trying to share something with you that would help you in some sort of tangible way. Okay, so that's Tuesday. On Wednesday, we do have the Three of Swords showing up here. This is not my favorite card to see. Basically means that there's some kind of heartache showing up for you on Wednesday. Now this can be anything from, a dramatic betrayal by a loved one all the way down to you're watching something on the news that just really tugs at your heart in a hard way. So some kind of heartache coming in on Wednesday. I do see that also sometimes come up with physical manifestations, but not always. As when I say physical manifestations, as in someone should go to the doctor because their chest is hurting type of thing. But not always. Usually it has more to do with emotional stuff. All right, so for Thursday, Gemini, you have the Page of Clubs. Page of Clubs on Thursday just means that you're hearing some kind of message that's talking to you about something that needs to be done, or something that that now you have the go-ahead about. This is something that you're excited to do, or to be, maybe you're excited to be involved in, or to participate in, or excited to do it, and you're hearing about this, or you're hearing a go-ahead about it on Thursday. On Friday, here you have the King of Cups showing up. King of Cups, King of Cups, King of Cups for Gemini. This is somebody that you are interacting with on Friday. And this is somebody who is very clear about how he feels about things. This may be a supervisor or a boss. This may be somebody that would be considered more of an elder or a higher ranking in the family. They've been around longer. And they are sharing with you how they feel about something. They're talking about, to me, it doesn't feel like so much they're sharing how they feel about you directly, although for the minority of you, maybe that's true, that they would be talking about how they feel about you, but this really has more of a feeling of talking about how they're feeling about something that's going on, or how something is being handled. And they're kind of coming to you because you can have an influence in how this can be handled, or because they are looking for some kind of ideas about a way to have it handled better. But or maybe they're just being very honest with you with no expectations for some of you. They're just letting you know this is how I feel about this situation, and it's more of a casual, not so much of an action or expecting action type of conversation for a few of you. But for a lot of you, when this person lets you know how he feels, he is hoping that you will be able to affect some kind of change, or that just by telling you how he feels affects some kind of change in this situation. Alrighty, let's move on to Saturday. You've got major arcana Saturday and Sunday. The first one is the Emperor showing up in reverse on Saturday. The Emperor in reverse is Grumpy Gus. Just somebody who's grumpy. Actually, for me, the Emperor is somebody who is more than grumpy. A lot of times the Emperor is somebody who has narcissistic tendencies. They may be doing some kind of manipulation around you, towards you. Maybe they're manipulating you. Maybe they're manipulating people around you. This person is in a place when we see him on Saturday where being honest is not the most important thing. The most important thing is that he gets things taken care of the way he would like to see them taken care of. And trust me, this can be a female just as much as it can be a male. Okay? So it's not like I'm picking on you guys and saying, okay, it's a guy that's acting like this. No. Could go either way. But this is somebody who is really just manipulative and very self-centered. They can come off as being charming and really having your best interest at heart, but they can also be very good actors. So that's enough about that. We don't want to focus on that. That's Saturday. Let's move on to Sunday. Here we do have the Fool showing up. I like the Fool card. I would not call it the Fool card. I would call it the Leap of Faith card, though. This is telling me that you are starting something new on Sunday, and you may not know exactly where it's going to take you, or exactly how you're going to get the ultimate goal of this thing accomplished, but you're still starting the journey anyway. And so I really like this card. To me, it talks about, really listening to your intuition even more than your logic, because whatever your intuition is telling you may not line up with logic. And so you're really following it anyway. That's where it becomes a leap of faith. And so as you're following this intuition, or as you're following these, this guidance, from the spiritual side of things, as you're stepping forward, the spiritual side of things is paying attention. They're noticing. They're going, oh, wow, look at that person. They're actually hearing our messages. They're actually paying attention to our messages. Well, now we can't let them down. They've started on this journey. So it's a great card. And as long as you stay tuned in, Spirit will continue to guide every single step and move along the way. So, yeah, I love this card. All right, so there you go, Gemini. That is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for readings, some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, and the rest of you I'll see back on the next video. Peace out.